Right. She know the shade, Sue. Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skits, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk, that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks, the fakes, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone, like did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny, she wear that crown. Skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Oh, it's the Shay stuff wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Kountry Wayne built it, but Shay made it pop. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she go hosting from the sideline, talking over clips like it's game time. Characters wild, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day ride.
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny, she wear that crown. Skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Oh, Shay's the vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Kountry Wayne lit it, but Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Kountry Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, decide how to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shay's Tube reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny, she wear that crown. Skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay still vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Kountry Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
All right, y'all. What's going on? I decided to do another reaction video tonight because Kountry Wayne dropped some important skits, y'all. So I couldn't wait until in the morning. I had to come in here and do this right tonight. All right. So it's gonna be quick, but I am here to do this. All right. So let's go to the copyright disclaimer real quick. Very quick. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. Part of it is scroll across that screen. Guys, if you enjoyed this content tonight, make sure you thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, notifications, share, and leave a comment. And thank you guys so much. If you want to show additional support, you can feel free to do a super sticker, super chat, Cash App donation at $ShadesTube, or you can copy yourself a membership for $4.99 per month. Welcome to everybody in the bushes, everybody who watches this in the replay. Over here in the chat, we got Jermaine in the place to be. We got Tony Benz in the place to be. What's going on? What's going on? We definitely back y'all. All right. And thank you so much for being here. All right, y'all. I cannot believe the skits that just came out earlier with Amber and Anthony and I think Kountry Wayne. So we're going to go over that real quick. I won't be on here long because I got to get ready to go. But I wanted to do this real quick. Hold on for a minute. Let me tell this girl. Your boy, stop bugging me. And don't ask again. Don't ask again. Okay, I was sorry about that, y'all. Y'all know Shay's Tube was crazy as hell. Not more crazy than that woman we just saw. Damn. And that grandmother on that damn patio with that damn bear. People crazy as hell. Y'all gotta go check out my Night Owl Live and look at those damn videos I did a reaction on. It's a damn trip, you guys. You need to go check that out. All right, check it out. All right, so let's go ahead and start this right on up. Let me go over here and let me do present. Okay, do this. Okay, we're gonna go over here and watch the skit right damn now. Hold on. Okay, let's go to this right home. Wait, let's go to home. All right, let's go to Brenda. All right, let's see if she got them up. The hell is going on here? So Y'all know Amber cannot keep her damn mouth closed, okay? Her and her husband, all they do is go and tell everybody their business. Now check out this damn skit right here.
I'm glad that we found the bracelet. I thought I had lost this joy. I'm telling you. You didn't think it was another woman up in here, did you?
At this shit. Let me take this moment. You know, earlier I did not see her entire jumpsuit, but let me take this opportunity to say this damn jumpsuit is off the chain, straight up fire. I love it. It definitely looks good on her. I mean, the color. Marcus had it right earlier when he said that this damn jumpsuit is fire, you guys. Damn, Amber, this girl be dressing. Damn.
Too soon, Coca. Too soon. It better not have been another woman. Okay. I knew. Oh, girl, I thought I had lost this joy, girl. But yeah, I'm good now. I'm gonna go to this little dinner situation. Hey, so what's up? I was wanting to tell you about something. So the other day, Kai was over here. Okay. And I was playing with him and I was holding him and Coca, I started looking at him and I felt like he does not look like Anthony. Like I was looking at his nose, his eyes, his mouth. And yes, he's light skinned, red bone like Anthony. Yeah. But when I really looked at him, I'm like, is this really his baby? Girl, for real. You really going there? Like, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. When I first saw him, I saw Anthony as a baby. The little blonde hair threw me off. The little red hair threw me off. But, maybe it was somebody in her family. But, I mean, y'all got a DNA test, right? I mean, he took your... Now, see, that's the thing. What? I asked Anthony about it. And he said something about Shayla and her mom facilitated that whole DNA. Anthony, please tell me you lying. Please tell me you lying. Please tell me you lying. Not lying. Please, he did not let Doofus 1 and Doofus 2 do a DNA test. That's right. And he trusted that? Listen, men are so dumb. Oh my God, I knew the boy was slow, but I didn't know he was radio slow. So, Coca, I really don't believe this is Anthony's baby. What y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna take it back on? Well, I talked to him.
As soon as people say that Shayla and her mother had control over the DNA test, as soon as Amber tell people that, they think Anthony is nuts, okay? Because how could you trust Shayla's mother? All right? Shh.
And yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay. I'm like, you can't just be trusting. Girl, Shayla ain't gonna let him do that, especially if they up to something. We are gonna handle it. We gonna get it done. Okay. Because I need to know. He needs to know. I'm just telling you, I got a strong feeling. Girl, that's gonna mess his head up. I mean, I wanted to ask, before, but and right now I totally can't because Anthony's still mad at me because of what happened at the party. But no, I mean, God, girl, what if it's not? Oh, child. The plot thickens. If it's not, well, I look at it like this, girl. I don't get involved when it's an innocent child. You know what I'm saying? I'm ride or die for you and Aunt, but at the same token, there's an innocent child in here, and I don't know if he's not the baby daddy. I just don't want that drama, that karma on me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this is a situation. Maybe y'all just need to let God handle it. Because everything that's done in the dark gonna come to light. I mean, we've seen that. I know, and we need to bring it to the light. I will be the flashlight, ma'am. Not flat. Oh, okay. Yeah. Shine on, girl. Shine on. Well, look, let me go because I'm late already for my meeting. Let me walk you out. Come on. But you got a meeting this late? Yes, girl. Yes. The meeting is being clear.
I don't think, no, Coco. I don't think that you need to just let everything play out, okay? Because for one damn thing, letting everything play out, these kids doing, you're just going to basically have people get more and more attached to this baby. And if this baby is not his, it's going to be a hot ass mess. It's going to be even 20 times worse. I think they need to find out now. I really do, so they can know if the baby is his, he would know that. If it's not his, he would know that. I mean, sometimes it is good to let everything play out and let God reveal it whenever he wants to. But in this case, I think they need to go ahead and do a paternity test to see if this baby is his. Because for one daggone thing, none of this stuff that he did, how he got this baby, is not following under God's rules or anything. You know what I'm saying? He did this, while he's married to this woman. You know what I'm saying? So he's breaking the covenant. He did all sorts of things, and it's just not something that should have been done. So yes, we need to find out right now if this baby is actually his, or is the baby not his? And if the baby is his, just go on and continue to do what you're doing. But I still think if the baby turns out to be his, I still think that he needs to see a lawyer to put everything, in a formal agreement, visitations, all this stuff, so you can cut out all the little bull crap that Shayla does. That's why you need a lawyer. That's why you need to take it to the courts, because Shayla likes to do little silly things. You know what I'm saying? So you need to basically get a lawyer, have a lawyer involved, regardless if this is his baby or not. If it's not his baby, it just depends. I know Amber probably wants him to cut all ties with the baby, but if he's attached to the baby, we just have to play it by ear when it happens. Point blank. Hey, Alexis, thank you so much for being here. This is one of my daytime people. Thank you so much, Alexis, for being here, because I know it's late. She definitely is. Okay? So, yeah, I don't think you need to just let it play out. I think you don't have to, go crazy, but I think they need to go ahead and do a paternity test, whether Shayla wants to or not, because he needs to find out. And if he gets the lawyer involved, the lawyer will do everything. They don't have to do anything. If you get a lawyer involved, the lawyer will handle everything. They don't have to handle anything. You see what I'm saying? I don't know why they are trying to do anything anyway, when you can get a lawyer to do everything. Wouldn't it be better if you get a lawyer to handle everything? That way you don't have to be dealing with this shit. And then all this money he has, why would he be, handling this in the first place? That's crazy. You would think that he would get a lawyer in the first place. Shit, I mean, you got more than enough money to do it. Why would you want to handle this? Then that way he would have never had to go to Shayla asking her that stupid shit, or telling her to take him to court. So that's crazy. So just get a lawyer, let the lawyer handle everything. And I wish Coco, or whatever her name, Coca, I wish she would have told her that. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, why are they trying to, do all of this? That's crazy. Okay. So the other skit is when Amber tells Anthony he needs to try to push back the the name change in court case, or whatever the case is. Let's go ahead and watch that. Right. They talk too damn much. They should have, you know what? When all of this came out, Anthony and Amber should have kept it hush hush. When the baby came over, they should have took the baby to a clinic and did a paternity test. You know what I'm saying? Or either they could have just did the swab test. You know what I'm saying? And just mail it in and just wait till the results come back, just like Arby did. Okay? That's what they should have done. That's stupid. Why are you going to talk to Shayla with that stupid ass shit about going to child support and things like that? That's crazy. Child support court. Shh. And then he goes and tell P, knowing that P is going to tell Shayla because she talks too damn much. You know what I'm saying? That's just plainly stupid all the way around. Okay, so this is the other skit right here. Let's go ahead and watch this one.
Hey. Made it back, I see. Yeah. At your baby mama's house. And I tried to wait for you to get something to eat, but she was taking too long. Yeah, so how'd it go?
I presented the offer to Shayla about child support, and she said that I already provide for Kai, so there's really no need for me to be on child support. So, yeah.
That girl is a trip. She probably knows what Wayne told you about the whole paternity test, which is why she wouldn't want to go on some child support. Oh, speaking of which, he came by here earlier. We had some business to take care of.
Hmm.
But wow, so she said no.
She didn't say no. She just wasn't fully on board with it.
Sure
I told her it was more for security, for us. Yeah.
And what's the deal with the whole name change?
Oh, she said we got to go to court next month to get that done. Oh, yeah.
Next month?
Mm-hmm.
Anthony, that's too soon. I mean, we haven't even gotten a DNA test. Why would you go and change his name and we don't even know if he's yours yet? That's crazy.
I mean, but babe, it's only a month.
Exactly. That's too soon, Aunt. You have to ask her to push it back.
Baby, honestly, my mind's not even really focused on that.
Anthony, you have to push the court date back. That would be so dumb to change his name and we don't even know if he's yours. So then what? We got to fight with her to change it back to something else? That doesn't make any sense.
But what if he is mine?
What if he's not?
See, Anthony wants that baby to be his with his stupid ass. Okay, that's why this lady probably should have just went on and divorced this dude, because why even be bothered with this type of stuff? For real, for real. Look how he's acting. Shh.
If he's not, we can go on about our lives and we don't have to worry about all of this nonsense. If he is, we will deal with it. But it's ridiculous to change the name before we know that. So just push the date back and all is well.
I'll see what I can do.
Can you just make it happen, please? Just please. I do not ask for much
I
from
will
you.
try. You have my word.
Thank you. Do you need me to fix you something to eat or something to drink?
No, I'm good.
Okay. I love you.
Love you too.
I think she did turn around. She turned around and looked at him. Right here, let me show y'all. You know what? So she turned around and looked at him. So she see him sitting up there thinking and stuff like that. I copped that at first. So yeah, she turned around and she saw him looking up like, he got that look like he probably don't really want to do all of this because he's hoping that the baby is his. That's crazy. Everybody in this comment section is saying that he knows that baby isn't his. Somebody say, Amber, don't turn him off and send him back to Shayla. Damn, this is crazy. I don't understand why they just don't know to go ahead and test the baby when the baby gets over there. It's not that damn complicated. When the baby comes over, just do a swab test or take him to get tested. Okay, or if they don't want to sneak and do it, then how about you do this? Go get a lawyer because he rich as hell. Go get a lawyer and let the lawyer handle everything. Period. And if Shayla don't like it, or her mother doesn't like it, so damn what? All right, so let's see what y'all said over here. You said Anthony is in his feelings right now. You said, Jermaine, in his heart, he knows Kai is not his. If not, what is he scared of? Right. If he thinks that baby is his, you're right. I didn't even think of that, Jermaine. He would just go ahead and get the baby, do a DNA test on the baby and himself, and find out point blank. But he knows deep down inside that baby isn't his. First of all, when did she conceive that baby? Okay, because the dates do not add up. That's the first thing. And I'm glad that Amber turned back around and saw him sitting there like that, like he's thinking or contemplating something. Right, they're making it very, very complicated. Hey, Markesia, thank you so much for being here late at night. You said, Amber, you got to pull it back. You celebrated too early. You still may not get what you want out of this. You're right. And I think she needs to pull it back some too. I do. Wait until the damn DNA test comes, because it may be his child. Okay, you just never know how Wayne them will do. They may change it and make it his. Again, I think they're doing too much. All they had to do is go ahead and swab the baby the next time the baby is there. I don't think they should have told anybody. Why go and tell everybody your business? I wouldn't even want nobody to know that it may be a possibility that Kai is not mine. And then something else too. Okay, so when they find out that the baby isn't, if the baby isn't his, then what? Because he's already attached to the baby. What if he still wants to maintain a relationship with the baby? Will Amber agree with that? Because if she doesn't think she's going to agree with all of these things, then maybe she should just go ahead and divorce this dude. Girl, you better get your butt in that bed. I won't be on here long because I got to go and stuff. So I just came on here to do these 2 skits real quick, and everything else I'll just cover in the morning. But go on to bed, Markesia, and study being up. And because you got to get up early. But thank you for being here. Okay, I appreciate that. But we're not gonna be on here long anyway. Got another couple minutes and then I'm out of here. But like I just said, I just wish that they would stop making stuff so damn complicated and just go ahead and take the DNA test. It's not that hard, and just do it. You know what I'm saying? And get it over with. And just get it over with, because it's not that complicated. And then they got to ask Shayla and all this other stuff. And then he had to go tell P, and P gonna tell Shayla. Watch how this all plays out. Then the mama gonna find out. She's gonna be trying to plot and shit and get herself messed up. She needs to be concentrating on Brody and Pam versus concentrating on this stuff right here. But like I just said, I think, just like Jermaine said, I think they just making it more complicated than what it needs to be. All right. Just do the damn DNA test and be done with it. Find out if that baby is his or not and go from there. If the baby is his, then it's all good. If it's not his, then it's all good for Amber. Period. I know, I saw her. And I hope that she's not disappointed. Okay? Because first, we need to make sure if this is not his baby. Amber's so excited. I mean, I can honestly, I can see how she feels, okay? Because you have to realize Shayla plotted, okay? And she basically kind of messed up their marriage. This is not a baby that he got before he met Amber, and he just got a child. He got this baby while married to Amber. So I understand how she feels, but the thing is that if the baby turns out to be his, how is she going to feel then? And if she does not think she can handle that, then why even play these games or even stay married to him? Just give him a divorce and let him go. Yeah, if that's his baby, then everything stays the same. But I still think that they need to get a lawyer involved. And the reason being is so that everything can be done professionally. That way Shayla can be popping in and out, calling all damn times of the day. Everything is set up like it should be through the courts, because they're not together anymore. So why is he allowing this woman to basically control his marriage and shit? And if he's going to do this, then I think Amber should probably just get out of the marriage. You said you think that's where it's going because I listened to Wayne, his wordplay earlier. The writers are going to make Kai his baby. And if they make Kai his baby, his baby, then if Amber cannot handle this, then Amber needs to leave. Yeah, I don't know how they would make that baby his baby when the baby doesn't even resemble him. But like I said before, too, knowing Country Wayne, since everybody think this baby is not Anthony's, they probably are going to make the baby his, and then Amber's going to be messed up and all that. So I think Amber, I think they should have. Well, I know why they did this, but I don't think Amber should be so hyped up about it. You need to wait until you get the test results. And that's what I'm saying. Why did they put that part in this thing? Because it looks like Angelina changed the daggone test results. And what was that paperwork Angelina put in her purse when Shayla came to that door and Shayla walked over there to her? Why did she put it in her purse all quick? If they make this baby his, Wayne is crazy as hell, okay? Because the way they played the skit out, it doesn't seem like it would be his. The baby doesn't even look like him any type of way. That big old forehead and stuff, nah. I don't know. Country Wayne may just make it his, just to, throw everybody off. But he's going to get, if he does that, though, he's going to make some people mad. Because then Amber is going to be tripping out, and he may end up losing some viewers doing that. So he better think very carefully before he do that. Hey, Tiffany, thank you so much for being here. That baby does not resemble him at all. You said we don't really know if the test really was changed or not. The audience is saying that because how are we looking at it, right? Because what we saw, we don't know for sure. It might not have been changed, but what was that paper that she was hiding from Shayla? What was that paperwork? But I really do hope that they make this baby not his, okay, for real, for real. And that still doesn't guarantee that Amber and him will stay together, because if that baby is not his, he's probably going to be depressed, okay? And then it's probably going to start wearing on Amber, because she's going to be like, why the hell is he so depressed about this when he got that baby outside of the marriage? And she's not going to be thinking about the fact that he thought the baby was his, he got attached to the baby. She's going to be basically just thinking, like a lot of wives would think. Because if the shoes was on the other foot, how would he feel? I know he wouldn't even be there. He would have just given her a divorce. Men be weak in certain areas where they expect women to be strong. You say yours, you think it's Zeus' baby or Reggie's baby. Or it even could be Arby's baby. Because that other girl could have changed some stuff. If Country Wayne really wants to get some viewers, okay, some really high views, like up in the millions, he need to make this baby not this dude's right here, okay, and cause a whole bunch of foolishness to start. You know what I'm saying? For one thing, he should make it where Shayla finds out about what they are trying to do, and Shayla should be doing all types of things, going off and things like that. All right. And then when they find out that the baby isn't his, he should get mad and be upset, and then get upset with Amber because Amber was all gung-ho about the baby not being his. And then that's going to cause their relationship to get in trouble once again. That's what they should do. All right. And that'll keep people looking, more people start watching this as well. That's what they should do. And then I don't know if they would let Amber and Anthony stay married, but they would just go through a rocky patch. Because in real life, if that happened like that, the husband probably would be mad, okay, that the baby is not his. And then he would probably be like upset at his wife too, because if the wife is all like Amber is, yeah, he'll probably be disappointed and stuff, because he knows that he did wrong when he got the baby on the side. But at the same time, he doesn't feel like Amber should be so damn, hoping that the baby isn't his. You see what I'm saying? I know it's weird, but yeah, that's what he probably is thinking. So I think they should play off all that. Yeah. And let the baby not be his and stuff. And also another reason why I think they should do it like that, because then it opens up the door for Angelina character to have even more tripped out storyline. Because when you make it like, when you make it where the baby is not his, okay, then you go to the fact that who changed the test results. They're gonna blame Shayla first, and Shayla gonna be like, "No, I did, I did." They're still gonna go to her mom. Then her mom gonna admit to her that she changed it, and then Shayla is going to be mad at her mother. Okay, and then that's gonna cause some, it's gonna cause some, confusion with her mom and her and stuff. Then all of that is going to get back to Anthony, and then it's going to be like, a whole bunch of chaos. So that's why they should do that. And then Brody is going to find out. So then he's going to be really eager to get that divorce, and he's going to be mad. Then he's going to start wondering if his two daughters are actually his, and that should open up the door for them to say one of those girls is not Brody's, because Angelina also switched their paternity test. Okay, that's what they should do. And that's another thing too. He can also see how Amber felt when she lost both of her babies, baby David, and when she miscarried. Okay, because when she lost baby David, he was up there sleeping around with Shayla. All right, he got a matter of fact, he has a whole lot of nerves to even be mad about any damn thing. And Amber should bring that up to him when they get into an argument. She should bring up and say, "You got a whole lot of damn nerves. You got a whole lot of nerves to be sitting up here mad at me because I'm happy that this baby is not yours, the one you got on the side with my best friend. But you didn't give a damn when baby David was taken from me because you and this trampy ass woman." Okay, that's what she need to say, something like that. Okay? It should be something just like that. They need me to help them write these damn skits because it should be something just like that. It would be so explosive. I'm telling you, if he do these things, instead of getting those hundreds of thousands of views, he would probably be up in the millions. He'd be like Mr. Beast. Okay? For real, for real. So they should do something like that because it's too easy just to make it his baby and then Amber is upset and then they end up divorcing and everything is cool. No. It needs to be the other way around so it can be very, very interesting. And then with Iman and Shayla, they should start dating for real, right? Shayla should be getting all wrapped up in him. And Anthony will get a little jealous, but he don't let it be known. But you can tell Amber is going to see that. You see what I'm saying? And be like, what the hell? Why is he getting jealous over Shayla and Iman? All right? And then turns out Iman should use Shayla up. Play her ass up, okay? And there you go with her karma, her other karma, all right? That's what they should do. They should do something like that. And then he should dump her ass. And then she's going to be all sad and all that type of stuff. Plus, the baby is not Anthony's. So, yeah, that's what they should do. That's what they should do. So what y'all think? I done did the whole damn skit. The storylines. Then went from them to Iman and Shayla, all of that. All right. So what y'all think? Okay, let's see if they dropped anything else real quick before we get ready to get out of here. And then tomorrow I'll show y'all the Brooke and Bethany and Larry skits. That storyline is heating up, you guys, and I'm so glad that I started talking about that too. That little girl is so damn disrespectful, and I don't understand why a lot of grown people don't see that. I understand that this child, doesn't appreciate how Bethany is talking to her mom and things like that, but that's not up to her, okay? Larry need to step up as a man and tell Bethany to cut that shit out. You know what I'm saying? All right? That's what he needs to do, and stop letting this woman do all of these things, all right? And also, Brooke is old enough to do things on her own. All Bethany needs to do is just drop her ass off. She does not need to talk to Sheree. All right, point blank. But tomorrow we're going to talk about that more in depth. You say, I know one thing, this storyline is boring. Now they keep repeating dumb stuff. It's time to get Shayla her own storyline, and Amber, and really figure out Anthony for real. Right. And that's, you know what, just what I just said, that would be better. All right. Shayla would have her own storyline with Iman, all right? The baby stuff would be done with, Amber and Anthony would be going through their little stuff about the baby thing and all that shit. And there you go. All right. And eventually that will, resolve itself. Okay. Because when Amber tell him, you got a whole lot of nerves to be tripping out because I'm happy that the baby is not yours. But you didn't give a damn about baby David when he was taken because of you and your trampy ass woman on the side. Okay. That's what she needs to say. And then if their marriage lasts, it lasts. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Point blank. And that's what they need to do. And if it doesn't last, then maybe her and Kevin or either somebody else can hook up. Okay? Maybe not so much Kevin anymore since he was with Brittany, but maybe a new man can come into the picture, into the skits. Maybe they can hire somebody else that looks good, that's got it going on, and that could be her new love interest. Point blank. And let this dude go out there and do whatever he wants to do, because every time a woman say they got his baby, he's so damn dumb and slow that he just automatically believes it. Okay, and that's just plainly crazy. Everybody that Amber tell that Shayla and her mom had that paternity test all say the same thing because they know that Angelina is trifling. They know this. All right. All right. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. I told you guys I was only going to be here for a minute or so. So I definitely appreciate you guys, being here, checking me out. You said I think Zachary and Chad would be a cute couple. I do too. Maybe they'll put them together. That would be a good ass match. Hell, the next drama Amber may have to deal with is the stripper fake baby mama. I think so, because I think they're going to bring her back. They never had a follow-up after the grocery store skit with Flawless. Right. I think she's going to come back. And who's to say? Shit, knowing Kountry Wayne, it could be that is his baby. You just never know. And you know what? That would be a trip if it was. Okay. That would be a hot-ass, juicy mess. I don't know who all writes his skits or whatever the case is, but they really need to, think about some other things too and just take it all out there and make it really explosive. All right. So anyway, y'all, we get ready to go. Thank you, Marquisia. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you, Jermaine. Thank you. Let's go up here. Alexis. Thank you, Tony Vans, and everybody in the bushes and everybody who watches this in the replay. I'll be back tomorrow. It'll be morning here or either like early afternoon when I do another It's Reaction. What's this called? Y'all, I'm half asleep. Okay. I'm tripping out tonight. But anyway, It's Reaction Talk Time with Shay Shay. I'll be doing another one tomorrow late morning or either early afternoon. All right. And I'll probably show these two again. I don't know. And we'll go from there. All right. So thank you guys so much. Have a good night and sleep tight. Yeah, go back to sleep so you can get up in the morning. And I'll see y'all later on. All right. And thank you so much. And don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, share, and leave a comment. If you want to donate, it's super sticker, super chat, Cash App, $Shades2, or you can do a membership, $4.99 per month. Other than that, y'all, let me stop sharing. Let's hope they really drop some good ones by in the morning. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out, y'all. Thank you so much. Whew, let's go ahead and do this. Let's do this. Let's mute this. And let's get out of here. What the hell is this thing, y'all? Hold on. I forgot what the song is at. You know, I need to go my ass to bed. Good night, y'all.
Yeah. Right. She know the shade soon. Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skits, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks, the fakes, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone, like, did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skips by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Oh, it's the Shay stuff wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Kountry Wayne built it, but Shay made it pop. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she go hosting from the sideline. talking over clips like it's game time. Characters wild, but Shay got control. She paused, rewind, then snatched they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like, why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day
She
ride.
stay talking, she break it all down from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Oh, Shay's the vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Kountry Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, decide how to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shay's Tube reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay still vibe. She the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Country Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.